Um, an appeal to ex-Jehovah's Witnesses. I feel your pain. I was in that cult from my early 20s, 40 years nearly. I lost all my family. But what worries me about you JWs, ex-JWs, a lot of you, I'm talking about people like John Cedars, who's now an agnostic, ex-elder, who's got a very powerful voice. What do you hope to achieve? You do a wonderful job exposing the Watchtower's lies, better than I could ever do. But where are you leading these Bible students to? Into the desert? Into no man's land? You see, the Apostle Paul in Romans 10 spoke about his Jewish brethren. They have a zeal for God, but not according to truth or accurate knowledge. He didn't go around day after day slandering the Jews. He used logic and appeal to Scripture. Now be very careful, you ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, especially John Cedars, that you're not among those that Peter forecast. Listen to me. They promise you freedom while they themselves are enslaved to evil. Now, let's get realistic here. Was it really the governing body that taught you that hellfire was wrong, that the Trinity was wrong, pagan, Christian so-called holidays are wrong? Or didn't you do your own personal research? Were you sucking at the teats of the governing body? Look, when I became a JW in my early 20s, I used about 20 translations. I researched everything for myself. I took elders head on when they were going away from the Christ and his teachings. They called me the judge. I gave public talks, but I've not thrown the baby out with the bathwater. A lot of what the governing body have put forward, they've taken from other people's research, like hellfire is wrong, immortality of the soul is wrong, etc. And I fear you're using the governing body as a crutch to do what you like. And you praise Raymond France. Now, have you really researched Raymond France? He was worried about people leaving the Watchtower and going into orthodoxy. I can't imagine Raymond France ever putting a Christmas tree up, can you? Be honest. If you really, really want to help the sincere Bible student, base it on Scripture. Otherwise, you'll be among those oppressive wolves, as Paul forecast in Acts chapter 20, who draw the disciples after themselves. Do you get my point? You have to appeal, as the Apostle Paul did, on the basis of the holy written word of the Father. And then you'll win them. Are you going to be happy if they become agnostic or atheists or homosexuals? Really? You need to sit back and look in your own mirror. We know the governing body of false prophets. But one thing stands, that endures forever, our Father's word. Shalom.